9th of September, the vice presidential elections, the India bloc is all set to hold a mock poll tomorrow to train their MPs on how to vote for the opposition candidate, Sudarshan Reddy. Now, daring the ruling party's decision that has come in, and during this mock poll, India MPs will be briefed on the procedure of voting, as well as a mock poll would also be conducted. Ahead of the India bloc's voting of the mock drill, the AIMIM chief Asaduddin Owaisi has declared his support to the India bloc's VP pick. Taking to X, Owaisi has written that the Telangana Chief Minister Revanth Reddy had spoken to him to seek his support for Justice Sudarshan Reddy, and he said that he will be extending his support to Justice Reddy. My colleague Rishabh is joining us on the phone line with the details. Rishabh, so mock drill will be conducted by the India bloc leaders ahead of the voting that's expected tomorrow, but you have support coming in not just from within the India bloc but also from AIMIM of Owaisi, saying that he will be extending his support to Justice Sudarshan Reddy.
Well, Pratibha, good morning. This is the last-minute galvanization of every vote, because here, when it comes to vice president election, every vote counts, and that's the reason that we are seeing this outreach by different leaders to different parties. Revanth Reddy has now reached out to Asaduddin Owaisi. Remember, Owaisi had just one seat in Lok Sabha, none in Rajya Sabha for that matter. But still, his vote counts, and that's the reason that now he has also been approached by the India bloc to support Justice Sudarshan Reddy in a way to ensure that every vote, every number has a meaningful impact on the vice presidential election. Yes, the numbers are strongly stacked in favor of NDA candidate, but having said that, the opposition do believe, and many within the opposition bloc do believe, that the Telugu parties, YSRCP, the BRS as well as TDP, if not the party, the leaders, the MPs from these parties might switch side for this election and support the VP candidate who hails from the Telugu community. And that is the reason that we are seeing that, Revanth Reddy taking the charge and, trying to galvanize more and more votes. Remember, there will be no whip that will be issued for these elections. There cannot be any whip, there cannot be any party line for these elections, and every MP is free to vote as per his or her will. As of now, the numbers look stacked in favor of NDA, but if there is, if there is a last-minute game change in that, that could change things definitely. So it would be interesting to see how things unfold, what unfolds on 9th when the actual voting happens. Remember, there is Karyashala tomorrow as well for BJP MPs. Many BJP MPs are first-time MPs, and the party does not, or for that matter, NDA does not want any vote to be negated or any vote to go waste, and that's the reason that a mock poll is also being organized to ensure that on 9th everything go as per the plan.
Okay, all right. Rishabh, do stay with us. As far as the numbers are concerned, the NDA has the numbers, but this is about showing unity, and the India bloc is putting up a united front. The AIMIM has also extended its support. Now, the NDA is also making preparations for the two-day training session for the MPs. Sources have in fact said that the training session includes voting, the mock drill for the NDA MPs as well for the elections that will be taking place tomorrow. Let's also take a look at the numbers as they are stacked up, and clearly it is the NDA that has the edge. But the India bloc leaders have again said that this is about putting up a democratic fight, and that's the reason why they're not extending their support. Multiple attempts had been made by the NDA leaders. Rishabh continues to stay live with us. Rishabh, like you mentioned, as far as the numbers are concerned, the numbers are stacked up in favor of the NDA. But that has not stopped the India bloc leaders, because this is also a show of unity. It comes ahead of the elections in Bihar, and the India bloc leaders have picked issues that have united all of those leaders. Now you have the India bloc leaders who have come together, and AIMIM as well extending support. So more than the numbers, what the opposition bloc is doing is also putting up a united front against the centre, against the NDA.
Well, definitely, this is one of those opportunities for opposition to showcase that they are together. You know, we have seen in the House as well that while Congress wanted a united front, parties like Samajwadi Party did, move out on the, on the issue of Sambal, or for that matter, many from Maharashtra moved out on various issues. But now Congress believe, and many within the Congress believe, that the vice presidential election is something that will help the opposition to galvanize. And if that happens, this unity can be, further reciprocated in the elections as well. Remember, we have just seen a very united opposition, yatra in Bihar, where Rahul Gandhi was leading, but likes of Tejasvi Yadav, likes of Dipakar Banerjee or others as well from various parties were present in that yatra, and very clearly they were, supporting Rahul Gandhi. Tejasvi Yadav on record went on to say that we all need to work for Rahul Gandhi to be the Prime Minister in 2029. A big statement coming in from an alliance partner for Congress. So in a way, now, when it comes to vice president election, opposition game is simple. They have to, ensure that the numbers are as planned. One number here and there will dent the opposition unity. One party here and there will dent the opposition unity. Yes, DMK has given a very clear mandate that they will stand by Justice Reddy, and they will not go by the Tamilian candidate, quote unquote, that NDA has put. But if we talk about, smaller parties that are part of the Congress DMK alliance from Tamil Nadu, they have 1 seat or 2 seat from there. The Congress wants those seats also to be galvanized in a way that end of the day, the numbers are clear, black and white, NDA and India bloc. No gray areas that, these many numbers have cross-voted. So opposition is very clear. If the cross-voting has to happen, should happen in favor of Justice Reddy, not other way around.
Okay, all right. Thank you for joining us with those details, Rishabh. We'll come back to you for those updates. The workshops are also going to begin for the MPs of both sides. But for the moment, let's shift our attention now to the big story of the day. The defacement of the Ashoka emblem at a shrine in Jammu and Kashmir's Hazrat Bal has snowballed